consistently but authentically. What does that mean to me? It means don't try to show up the way you think you should. Don't try to show up the way that you think is good. Show up the way that you show up. At your best. Not at better than your best, but your best. What is your best right now? Can you accept that, or do you have to add 10% on top of it? If you do, maybe that's not your best. In fact, that's very close to your worst. You don't need to give that extra. You don't need to do that extra thing. A lot of the times, that extra thing is what's holding you back. Because you went an extra mile to meet yourself where you're not. You're not there. You're trying to meet yourself somewhere. You're not even there yet. You're gonna get there. But that version of you is not waiting for you. She's not there. She's back there. She's looking at you like, girl, you really left me back here? What? You really left me back here? I don't know why you do this to me. Like, just because I can't catch up to you doesn't mean you have to leave me. Doesn't mean you have to pretend I don't exist. I hope that's resonating. I hope that's doing something for you. And I know it is. I know it is. I don't mean to toot my own horn or nothing. You make the best out of what you have. Because what you have is very much good enough for what you want. In fact, what you have is the only thing that can get you what you have. What you have is the only thing that can get you what you want. You know? You gotta stop trying to be this version of yourself that knows. She got it. She knows how to do it. What? She knows how to do what? Live life? You don't know how to do that? What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? As far as I'm concerned, your heart is breathing and your lungs are working enough for you to be alive and watch this right now. And for me, enough for me to be alive and speak this to you right now. So, me and you are both very much alive. What are we going to do? What do we want to do about our lives? What do we want to do with our lives? How do we want to spend this lovely, lovely life that we get to spend however we would like? When you wake up tomorrow morning, do you want to rock in bed, or do you want to play some peaceful folk music and walk outside or sit outside if you can, drink a hot cup of coffee, even if it's for 10 to 15 minutes, and then start your day, and then get ready for work? Can you do that? If that's something you can do and you want to do it, hey, do it. But if you wake up on a day where you can't do it, don't do it. Because you're not going to want to do it when you can't do it. In fact, you won't have the day where you can't do it because you forced yourself to do it on a day where you couldn't. You ruined your relationship with that thing that you want, with that thing that you desire. You threw unattainable expectations on your relationship with your desires, and you scared them away. You scared yourself away from them. You created a story that wasn't real, wasn't based in truth, wasn't based in reality. Relationships can teach you a lot, guys. But yeah, man, you gotta be kind to yourself. You gotta at least tell yourself every night, hey, good job today. Good job. And when you wake up, you're like, today's gonna be a good day because it's you. You're the one running the day. You're the one living this day. It's bound to be a good day. I trust you. I love you. You're trustworthy. You deserve this life. Take me through it. What do you have for me today? Say that to yourself when you wake up. Ask yourself, what do you have in store for me today? Lovely being of mine that I am. For me, what I have in store for me today on this June 5th, 2025, I have a day of reflection, mild relaxation, because I'm really struggling to relax. So I know the relaxation is not going to be great, but I'm still going to do it to the best of my ability because I want to, and I can work myself. What kind of day am I going to have? It's probably going to be a quiet day with not too much action. I'll probably do some editing. Probably not going to share on this day. Not going to post anything. If I have the energy and the will, I'll clear out some storage on my phone, edit some videos before I do that, connect with an acquaintance, and that'll be my day. Oh, also do a yoga video, do a little yoga video. That'll be my day, and I think that'll be a really good day. That'll be a beautiful, beautiful day. Whatever Dochi's song, I think it's Bloom, at the beginning of it, where one of her relatives are talking about how you can only do so much in a day. Just do what you can and call it a day, because it's a day. It's not anything more than a day. It's one day. It's just a building block to a lot of great, huge things. But it's still one day. At the end of the day, it's a day. One step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like falling in love. It's gonna happen. It's meant to happen. Father, his hands wide. One step at a time. And you know, a lot of the people watching this are gonna be a pretty intuitive person, naturally, right? Everyone's an intuitive person, so sometimes we have to deal with that with a lot of discipline and, control a little bit. You feel something is very destined for you, so you just feel like you have to seek every opportunity to fulfill it. But babe, when it's for you, you're not gonna have to seek it. It's gonna be smooth as butter. It's gonna be smooth as butter. If you are a praying person who says their affirmations, you write, you connect to your spiritual team, you tap in with yourself, your things that are coming for you, your blessings, your signs of abundance, your signs of your signs of contentment, the things that are for you, it's not going to be like, oh my God, whoa, ah. It's going to be, I pray for times like these, and I prepare for times like these. It's beautiful. Thank you, God. It's calm. It's not scary, it's not crazy. It doesn't shake your world up. It brings it back together. That's what God's miracles do. They don't make you feel crazy in a frenzy, like, oh my God, I can't believe this. They make you cry in awe of the truth that you always knew. It's never a surprise when God blesses you. It's never a surprise. That's never what you're surprised at. What you're surprised at is usually the fact that you stuck it through. You stayed, you did it, you prayed and prayed because only you know how much doubt was in your heart. Only you know how much that doubt was going against your faith. Right? So that disbelief, that awe, is not because of the fact that it actually happened, but because of the fact that you made it. You're making it, which means you're always going to make it, which means every fight that you ever fought was worth it. And every fight that you will ever fight will be stronger for that, because you fought this last fight, this crossing the threshold last fight. You know? Don't forget worries, get you comfortable. Yeah, that's an Ariana song. What's it called? At 121. I really like it. No freaking worries. I just wanna get you comfortable. I think that's what she says. Chicago boy. Okay, 122. So this is clearly a love reading, which I hate. I don't hate it. I just. Look, let me tell you something. The sound that just came out of this mic, the disgruntled ass noise that I hope you can hear it too. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. Maybe I should just read it as a connection reading. Let's do this thing that I do. When it comes to love songs and relationship things, I correlate it to my relationship to myself. Because every relationship that I will ever have, it's regarded to me. It's related to me. You know, it has everything to do with me and who I am and how I see myself and how I connect with myself, you know? So, let's read this lyrics. Needed some Ricola, stepped in CVS, saw you in the corner, I was looking a mess, you didn't notice, Jason was instigating, I want to bring you closer, tired of waiting. Listen, baby, I know that I'm speeding up the vibe, is you gonna judge me if I fuck you before I catch this flight? No freaking worries, I just want to get you comfortable, I need you now, but I don't want to get your feelings broke. Why, you're small, so, okay. So this song is basically just like, oh my god, I need that. You see something you want, you're like, I need it right now. I need it right now. I need it right now because it's mine and I can have it, so I gotta have it. It's like, if I can have it, I gotta have it, so I'm gonna have it. It's like everything that's yours is not gonna be yours immediately. You know, you're probably gonna have that person in another body, right? You're probably gonna have that experience, those feelings that you got from that person that you saw at that CVS in another body, in another person, a person who was very much perfectly designed and shaped for you in that space and time, depending on what you're into, you know, and what you believe. So, like, I really think that song is in relation to what I was saying about how you're always doing your best. So you need to trust that you're doing your best. Even if you know that your potential is like your potential is far better than this. Like, oh my God, people don't even know. I don't even know. These people, calm down. You're worthy now. You're worthy of the things that you want to do now. You can do it now. You don't have to wait until you have all this money to do all these things, to buy all these things, to keep up. You know, you don't have to do that. You can do what you want to do in the best way for you right now. You don't have to just look at that end result like a piece of meat and crave for it so hard. Because the end result is not what you're going for, it's you. You are the vessel of that end result. You are the holder of that end result. You hold the end result in you. You hold your manifestations in you. When you get those things coming to you is not going to be the proof that you are worthy of it or the proof that you are valid for desiring it. You wanting it is enough of a reason for you to know that you are it right now. You don't need proof. You don't need anybody to prove to you or anything to prove to you that you're worthy of what you already are. You desire the things you desire because you are them. Okay? You don't have to fight for it. The warrior reversed. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to fight for your right to live. You don't. You really don't. And that is shapeshifting. That is the reality that we are getting into. That is the reality that we have transformed into to make ourselves feel safe enough to not have to shapeshift anymore. We've made the final contortion to get ourselves in the right angle, to get through the loophole, to really just be freely without being ostracized, because you're not ostracizing yourself. And you know in this space and time that as long as you are not ostracizing yourself in any real way, and you're dealing with your self-judgment and the ways that you've been taught within the past couple months and years, and you're gonna be okay. We have the riddle and it's reversed. You're gonna be okay because you know how to look deeper. You know how to dig deeper. You know how to see the trick in the words. You know how to see the tricks in the system. You know how to see the loopholes. You know how to get through it. No riddle is too riddling for you anymore because you have the vibration of truth within you, that Althea card. That vibration of truth has penetrated you so deeply that it touches everything you do. It's everywhere you look. So whenever something that is not of truth enters your atmosphere, it's literally just like, what's that supposed to make me doubt myself? You know, I actually feel bad. Because why did you think that was going to work? What kind of reality are you living in? For you to think you lying to me in my face like that was valid and it's going to work. Anyways. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe of that riddle reversed. Yep. This is such a beautiful conversation and I'm having so much fun. I don't want to end it. Let's pull some more cards. My intention right now is to bring some more good news. Bring some more good news actually, because it's honestly just good news here. It's just good news here. This is a very beautiful moment in a lot of people's lives right now. You're going to see so many good stories come up within the next couple months, from like June to December. Just elevation is going to be happening so quickly and like steadily at the same time. And I want to say from January of next year to like June of next year, it's going to be insane, the stories people have to tell. The stories people have to tell are going to be insane. Miracles are going to be the norm. I'm telling you, dude. You know, we need this power, we need this energy so we can battle the things that are going on in our communities, in our society. We need that faith. That mustard seed is growing, and it's growing for a reason. It's not just growing so you can live your happy, dandy life. It's growing for a reason. But you know that. And you have that need to act and service in you, in your heart. It's in your purpose. But you know, maybe somebody needs to hear that. Maybe one of those skeptics, watching this, biting their nails, maybe you needed to hear that. Maybe that's the thing you needed to hear to turn the switch in your brain. Huh? I don't know. I mean, I didn't know. But this poet card, I've never looked at the poet card in this deck. And this is the archetypes. The wild unknown archetypes. This is a beautiful deck, and I love the fact that it's circled. Never had a circle deck before, so it's very nice and beautiful. I love reading energy, but I love reading collective energy specifically. I don't think I'm gonna offer one-on-one readings. I'm just gonna turn my services into something else. Do my affirmation packages and my affirmation paintings. Some of them are behind me right now. And they're basically just infused with magic and energy and intention. And they work absolute wonders and they're beautiful. I need to put them back on the market, not so I can get money, but so people can improve their lives in the ways that they need to improve at the rate and the ease that they deserve, you know? It's never about the money for me. I love money, don't get me wrong. But this is not where I'm gonna get my money from. This is not where I'm gonna get my income from. Or, I don't know. I really don't think so. I don't think that's it. It doesn't matter. But the poet card says the artist, the witness, the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out the truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there's a call for deep honesty and reflection. for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Isn't that beautiful? I love truth. I love the truth. I love the truth. I'm not saying I don't love it. I'm saying I love the truth. Ever since I was really, really young, I would just stand in a room full of lies and just look in awe of how the truth is so silently sticking out. The truth is beautiful, and the truth is what life is, and the truth carries the frequency of every deep, deep, tumultuous, heavy truth that exists in this universe of ours. There is no such thing as a coincidence. True. I remember 2020. Oh, that portal of an era. Jesus Christ. That was a lot. But I remember when that guy, there's no such thing as a coincidence. I remember when he was going viral, and I was just like, everyone's laughing, but this is going to unlock something. Everyone's laughing because it's true. You don't laugh at things that are not true. Jokes have truth to them, and if it resonates, especially on a large scale, the truth is ding, ding, ding. There is no such thing as a coincidence in a world that works so beautifully together, in a world that interacts with itself in such a deeply resonant manner. Baby, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything does happen for a reason, and that reason is absolutely for you to continue living your life and going on your path. Your life is beautiful because you are, because you are, because you are. I am. I am and you are. And because of that, we are both worthy of every single shred of breath that we get. Every single piece of breath that we get, we are worthy of it. Every single smile, every single shred of joy, every single piece of emotion that we are blessed to feel, every connection that we make with a stranger, every exchange of eye contact that we have, we are worth it. And we are worth even more than that. You are worth connecting with that stranger just because. You are worth meeting your best friend at a random coffee shop just because you decided to talk to each other. You are worth divinely guided meetings. If you've been seeing 222, Soul Tribe, Soul Family is 100% coming to you. Don't doubt it for a second, because you are at that stage. You are at that point. That's exactly where you are right now. Your people are not coming, they are surrounded by you. Your spirit team, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this collective. Your spirit team is literally are surrounding you like an army, wherever you go. If there was ever a time for you to walk around like fear doesn't exist, now would be the time. And just remember, you can't just lollygag simply because you're so lucky. You can lollygag Because you're protected. Because you're protected and that is projected. Sometimes people have an energy around them that just, you would never harm this person. And if you do, you're going to hate yourself for it. That's what this collective is digging into, coming into collaboration. I don't know, marinating? I feel like this dance is like, I don't know. This dance reminds me of marination. Marinating. The juices coming together and making it. Then you cook like some rice in those juices or something. Is that nasty? Cooking rice and marinated meat juice? No, I don't think it's gross. Just put some water in it and then cook it. And then like boil it. Is that nasty? I don't know. I don't know if it's nasty or not. But anyways, I think we're gonna have to end it here. I love you. I hope you have a good day. I don't wanna leave either. I don't wanna leave either. I'm loving this session. But got the star going. Go and be the star that you are. Go and light up the world. Go and heal the world. Go and heal your community. Go and heal yourself. Never forget that in order to heal the people that you want to heal and help the people that you want to help, because you know that's that person you are, you gotta do it to yourself. You gotta learn how to do it for yourself. You gotta learn how to advocate for you, asking for the help that you need, and teaching people how to help you in the ways that you need. Because people are probably not gonna know how to help you. You don't look like you need it. I went with wrong.